guys, this is my review for Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Oh man. The movie is directed by James Bobbin. James Bobbin, he directed the Muppets movie, The Muppets Most Wanted, Alice Through the Looking Glass as well. This movie stars, uh, we have Benicio del Toro as Swiper. And you should know Benicio. I'm not telling y'all who Benicio del Toro is. You should already know. As young Diego, we have, his name is Malachi Barton. And then as young Dora, we have Madeline Miranda. And I feel like they did really great as well. I don't think there was any... The only off point of this movie, I'd say, is I love Eva Longoria. And I love Michael... I think it's Pena. I think I'm saying that right. Michael Pena. I love him definitely because, you know, I love the Ant-Man movies. He's perfect in the Ant-Man movies. I love him. I love Eva Longoria. I just feel like those two as the parents had no chemistry together. Like, they're both great, but together they had no chemistry. So it was kind of weird. Like, their parts were awkward in the movie. But besides that, everything else was what I would think. Like, it was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Also, Danny Trejo plays the voice of Boots as well. And then we have Jeff Wahlberg, who plays grown-up Diego. And for we do have the voice for the backpack and the map, as you know, Isabella Monier. I think it is Monier. She plays Dora. She did a great job as Dora. I feel like she embodied it perfectly. I feel like she killed the role. I loved her, and even though the movie itself was bad and it stretched on too long, but Transformers: The Last Night, the newest Transformers movie, I feel like she did a great job in that movie. Isabella Monier, she was the young girl in that movie. I feel like she did a great job in that movie. That movie was not really that bad. It just was too long for what all they was trying to do. They were just doing the most. But she did great in that movie. I love seeing her in here as Dora. We have Madeline Madden as Sammy. She did a great job. And then Randy, Nicholas Coombe. Coombe? I don't know. But he did great as well. The movie itself, in the beginning, they do break the fourth wall a few times because it's basically Dora going to high school now. She's grown up. Like, they have Dora young, and they play on the fact, like, hey, Dora was in the jungle. She had this show. She was not really a show. I guess it was a show because she was talking to everybody and stuff. And they kind of played on that, like, hey, this is for people who watch Dora. Bam, we're going to do this, and this. And then throughout the rest of the movie, like the director, he said they stopped breaking the fourth wall because it broke the realism and it served its purpose in the beginning, which makes sense. I feel like he did great with that. I feel like this is a good take. Me, I didn't watch Dora much when I was younger. I didn't really care for Dora that much. I wasn't, like, it was not that it wasn't good. It's just, I didn't care. Like, it wasn't something I was watching at the time. But I enjoyed the movie a lot. For someone who didn't really watch Dora, I understood a lot of this stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. If you actually was a fan of Dora and you watched it a lot, I think you'd love it. It is a great live-action adaptation of Dora. I feel like they did a great job exploring the fact of Dora's innocence from her not being around anybody to being around all these people in high school and in America, and how it is being around other students and things like that, because she was by herself in the jungle and she gets thrust into high school with other kids and stuff, and she knows, like, dangerous animals and things like that, but she doesn't really know the other kids. So it's like cute seeing Dora kind of try to adjust, like Dora being the fish out of water when she's usually the one explaining everything to other people. And they have her, like, singing throughout the movie, which is really cute because she's like, oh, everything's better with a song, and people are like, yo, shut up. Like, so it's like, if Dora, literally this movie is like if Dora was a real person and just manifested one day and was like, hey, I'm Dora, and you're like, yo, get out of here. This is not how real life works. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's how everybody was acting towards her. And then Diego, he moved away when they were younger. So Diego, you know, he's used to normal life. Which, that's one thing I love about this movie. They really played on the fact of how people from other places, people from other countries are different, and different things are important to them. They value different things, and just because we have our own norms and our own things that we conform to doesn't mean that they're that much different than us, or we should treat them differently. Like, we should try to understand, like, yo, like, when you think about it, like, this girl came from the jungle. Like, she was surviving in the jungle. But in high school, everybody's like, oh, you're weird and stuff. But, like, yo, she fights. I'm not really fights, but she survives against dangerous animals on the daily. And you think she's weird because of a dance or something she said or something. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the dynamic between the characters. The characters were amazing. The movie was amazing. The story was amazing. Like I said, the only really downfall I'd have to say is if you really don't care for Dora, you're not really going to care for the movie. I still enjoyed it anyway, but I at least cared for Dora. Like, I understood it was a great show and this and that and what it stood for. Also, you won't really enjoy it. Yeah, like I said, the only other downfall is the chemistry between Michael Pena and Eva Longoria as the parents. And then the movie, it seemed like it could have been on Nick, but it's like the budget was too big, so they're like, no, let's put it in theaters. But there's some great scenes, like I said, that play on people who've seen the original, seen the show, and people who love those certain characters. I loved Swiper. Swiper was hilarious to me. I don't know if he was supposed to be hilarious, but he was hilarious to me in the movie. Boots was pretty cool too. The movie was great. It was like seeing Dora Tomb Raider with friends. Like, it was really cool seeing the stuff that happened and what they dealt with and people dealing with the realism of what was going on with them. But I feel like you should definitely watch it. It was definitely a great movie. Once again, thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you guys for your time. Don't forget to like, dislike, comment, share, subscribe, and I truly appreciate you guys watching the videos and everything. I really do. Like, I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that I can give this opinion to you guys. Because like I tell you all the time, like, this is my opinion. You may like it. You may not like it. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Because I like hearing other sides. I like knowing about different. That's the main reason why I started doing reviews, is because I had a lot of people that I watched because they were entertaining, but I didn't agree with them. So I was like, let me do my own reviews, get another opinion out there. And that's what it is. And thank you guys so much.